which I think for anybody that would absolutely terrify you if a stain on your floor started resembling anything other than a stain on the floor.
I feel like if you look at anything long enough, you start to see a face.
That was our mind trying to find a familiar pattern in complex data.
And that there's other ones as well. It's really strange. And I've seen people try to explain it away. And what I don't like about when they explain it away or attempt to explain it away is that they're trying really. Is that supposed to be aliens or is that supposed to be angels? What is that supposed to be in these things? That alone should freak people the fuck out.
Deep within a small village in southern Spain lies a chilling secret, a phenomenon shrouded in mystery and whispers of the supernatural. Today, we embark on a journey to uncover the truth behind the perplexing Bélmez faces. Are they evidence of a haunting or an intricate deception? Venture with us into the heart of this enigmatic tale. The Bélmez faces first appeared in August 1971 in a small village called Bélmez de la Moraleda, located in southern Spain. They were discovered by Maria Gómez Camara and her family in their home on Calle Real. The mysterious images, which seemed to depict human faces, appeared on the concrete floor of their kitchen, sparking great intrigue and debate among locals and paranormal enthusiasts. Maria first noticed a peculiar stain on her kitchen floor on August 23, 1971. The stain soon transformed into a disturbing human face, causing great distress to Maria and her family. They decided to remove the face by destroying the concrete and laying a new floor. However, this would prove to be a futile effort. After the first face was removed, new faces began to appear on the freshly laid floor. Not only did these faces differ in size and shape, but they also seemed to change expressions. As word spread, curious visitors flocked to the house to witness the strange phenomenon for themselves. The house became a center of attention, with some believing that the faces were manifestations of spirits or ghosts. Naturally, the Bélmez faces attracted the attention of researchers and investigators who sought to determine the origin of these unsettling images. Early analyses focused on the chemical composition of the floor, seeking any explanation for the face's formation. However, no conclusive results were obtained. In 1972, a group of parapsychologists, led by German investigator Hans Bender, conducted a more extensive examination of the house. They took samples of the floor and brought them to various laboratories for testing. Some researchers claimed to detect the presence of human remains beneath the house, which led to the hypothesis that the faces were the manifestation of trapped souls. Excavations were carried out at the site, revealing human skeletons under the house. The remains were subsequently removed and given a proper burial. However, despite these efforts, the faces continued to appear on the floor. Over the years, several other investigations were conducted. Some researchers believed that the phenomenon was a case of thoughtography or psychic projection, while others insisted that the faces were nothing more than a clever hoax. Despite these conflicting opinions, the Bélmez faces have never been definitively proven to be the result of paranormal activity or an elaborate deception. Maria Gómez Camara, the woman at the center of the Bélmez faces mystery, was often accused of perpetrating a hoax for financial gain. Skeptics believed that she created the faces using chemicals, pigments, or other methods to attract attention and profit from the phenomenon. In an effort to prove the authenticity of the faces, Maria agreed to have her house monitored by investigators. During this time, the faces continued to appear, despite no evidence of tampering or fraud. However, this did little to dissuade skeptics, who continued to insist that the faces were the result of a hoax. Maria passed away in 2004, but the Bélmez faces remained a topic of debate among paranormal enthusiasts and skeptics alike. Some believe that her death marked the end of the phenomenon, while others argue that the faces still appear to this day. Various theories have been proposed to explain the Bélmez faces as a hoax. Some suggest that the faces were created using a chemical process called planchette writing. This technique involves the use of a planchette, a small wooden board, and a chemical solution that reacts with the concrete to create images. Another theory proposes that the faces were created through a photographic process called bas-relief, in which an image is transferred to a surface by pressing a photographic plate or other object against it. This would result in a raised or depressed image that resembles the mysterious faces. Yet another theory points to the possibility of a simple paint-based hoax. Skeptics argue that Maria or someone close to her could have painted the faces in secret and later removed the paint, allowing new faces to appear over time. Despite these various hoax theories, no definitive evidence has been found to support any of them conclusively. The mystery of the Bélmez faces remains unsolved, leaving room for speculation and debate among believers and skeptics alike. While the Bélmez faces are undoubtedly unique, there have been a few other cases of similar phenomena reported throughout history. Let's take a look at some of these instances that have intrigued paranormal enthusiasts and captured public attention. One comparable case is that of the Crying Boy paintings, a series of artworks that gained notoriety in the 1980s. These paintings, created by Italian artist Giovanni Bragolin, depicted sad-looking young boys and were believed to be cursed. Numerous house fires in the United Kingdom were reported to have had the paintings among the few items left undamaged. This led to the belief that the paintings were somehow responsible for causing the fires, although no concrete evidence has ever been provided. Another example of a similar phenomenon is the Screaming Skull of Burton Agnes Hall in England. The skull, believed to belong to a member of the original family that built the hall, is said to cause strange occurrences and unexplained noises when removed from the premises. The skull has been reburied multiple times, but each time it's removed, the strange phenomena reportedly reoccur, leading the occupants to return the skull to the hall. Lastly, there's the case of the meowing nuns of France, which took place in the 19th century. In this bizarre event, several nuns from a convent in Marseille claimed to hear disembodied meowing sounds that seemed to come from nowhere. The phenomenon spread throughout the convent, with more nuns reporting to hear the strange sounds. Eventually, the meowing ceased, but the cause of the phenomenon was never determined. It's worth considering the role of psychology in cases like the Belmez faces and other unexplained phenomena. Some researchers argue that these events can be attributed to the power of suggestion or collective delusion, where people unconsciously create or perceive phenomena because they expect to experience them. In the case of the Belmez faces, it's possible that Maria Gomez Camara's initial discovery of the face on her kitchen floor led to a heightened awareness and expectation of similar occurrences. This, in turn, could have influenced others to perceive or interpret ambiguous stains and markings as faces. Another psychological aspect to consider is pareidolia, the tendency for the human mind to perceive patterns or images in random stimuli. This phenomenon could potentially explain why some people see faces in the Belmez floor, while others remain unconvinced. It's also worth noting that strong emotions and cultural beliefs can play a role in how people interpret unexplained events. Fear, curiosity, and the desire for answers can sometimes lead individuals to find explanations in the paranormal when rational explanations may exist. The Belmez faces, like many other unexplained phenomena, remain a fascinating enigma, inviting further investigation and reflection on the complexities of the human mind and the limits of our understanding of the world around us. The enigma of the Belmez faces has captivated people for decades. Whether a haunting, a manifestation of psychic energy, or an elaborate hoax, the phenomenon has fascinated paranormal enthusiasts, investigators, and skeptics alike. While scientific investigations have yielded no conclusive explanations, and the controversy surrounding Maria Gomez Camara continues to fuel the debate, the Belmez faces remain an enduring mystery. Until definitive proof is found, the strange and eerie faces will continue to intrigue and confound those who seek answers to the unexplained. That's it for today's episode, folks. Thank you for joining us as we delved into the mystery of the Belmez faces. If you enjoyed this episode, be sure to like, share, and subscribe for more fascinating content. And don't forget to leave your thoughts in the comments below. Until next time, keep exploring the unknown.